Who's that? Your supervisor?
Hello, sir.
How you doing? Did you not hear me call you on the radio? Yeah, at the hospital. Sorry to hear that, brother. Sorry to hear that. Cause nah, I just heard you answer him real fast, so I just figured. Oh, I could have sworn I just heard him say you meet him here on the radio.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay. Well, cause I heard the radio. That's why I came to the first floor before you did. But anyway, so um, yeah. So I got some evidence of some behavior that isn't exactly prohibited. I don't know. He says he dropped your name before. That you're his supervisor. That he checked in with you, and that he was online. He just came online, and then I walked out of the room, came back, and there's three fucking people in there. Part of my French. There's three prisoners in there with a man who has nobody to patrol with him. So he said that the person came in here and assaulted him, but right after that so-called assault, I got screenshots of his macros, and one of them says hands inmate a breakfast tray.
yeah, he was. Bodo was like, "Oh, get off of here, play
I'm
Fortnite."
I'm well aware of what department it is, but did you just ignore what I said? Did you not hear what I said? That he's macroing handing inmates breakfast trays so they can slap each other with them. Ah,
Listen, sir, I just came on. I was eating my breakfast. I barely had anything. I didn't even put my body cam. I was getting assaulted multiple times by one person here. Their name was
that he has no body
he-
cam footage of.
mind you, this guy was pressing me for no reason, saying this game is not for you. Go play a little Fortnite, insulting
Now
me.
you're running your
Mind you,
mouth.
he's a cop.
Now you're
He
running
shouldn't
your
be
mouth.
doing
Nobody was
this.
pressing you. I'm a grown ass man. I don't press people. If it were
His
to
name
come to
was
that,
Windsor Germain.
I'll
He
wait
kept
till
on
you.
hitting me multiple times while I was AFK.
I'll wait till you're done, Mr. Finlay.
This
Definitely,
guy was hitting me multiple
definitely need to speak to
times.
you.
He was about to literally knock me out. Like I
Which
couldn't
you
even
don't
do
have evidence
anything
of,
properly.
which you don't have evidence of because you don't have body cam. So you're arresting someone who you don't have body cam footage of assaulting you. So you're just plugging arrests so you can rank up faster. That's not the way this works. You need body cam footage. That I could have sworn that was a mandatory requirement. No. Oh, we're doing
Alright, but you
all.
see, I need to play Fortnite. This game is
We're
not for
doing. You're
me.
the
Assaulting
only
me is
one. All right. So here's the deal. You're the only one talking on the microphone, and these two gentlemen are not speaking on the microphone. So respectfully, sirs, I'm gonna wait till I can hear someone's voice that's a commanding officer because I don't trust this little situation here. I'm not accusing y'all of anything, but just to be safe, I'm just not going to continue this conversation until one of you can actually verbalize this with another officer, with another suit. Is that cool? Is that fair enough? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. He's at work. You're at the hospital. I don't know you like that, so I don't really recognize your voice. I know his voice, but I can't hear it. So I'm
Hey,
just
I'm here. No, just tell me what happened.
there. We go. So all I'm saying is, what happened is he arrested someone without body cam footage. By the time I came back in here, there was two, three people in here. I'm sure he probably doesn't have body cam footage of the other one. Um, I saw the macros. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't add up, so I confronted him on it, and he told me that. I said, did you arrest these guys? He said, no, I just logged on. So I said, so wait, who arrested them? Because nobody else is online, and I've been here all night, and they just popped up there. So hold on, I'm not finished with the sentence. So I said, no one was here fucking 2 minutes ago, dude. Like, what are you talking about? Like, how is there 3 people in here? He said he didn't arrest nobody. Then when I called him in the lie, he said, okay, all right, I did arrest that one guy. So he started off lying
That's
from
not
the
lies. Let
beginning.
me fix it. I just woke up, bro.
You can't fix something that you said that's not true.
Or
If it's
rephrasing.
not true.
It's not a lie. You
Yeah.
also see it on chat.
So
Yeah, you can also see the charges who arrested and charged. So for him pressing me that I did all this is not right.
pressing is not a professional word to use, but I asked you a simple question. That's my arrest. So now all of us, yeah, I see that they logged out. Yeah, it was just conveniently they logged out. But all right, so
Yeah,
my
I'll
point is,
look for two
is
words,
that
nothing.
I asked him the question, he lied. It just seemed fishy. So I told him straight honest, I'm gonna report
He
it.
did
I'm
admit
gonna
to being high too,
let
so right
somebody.
now he's not drinking straight.
Say again.
So I don't feel comfortable here about him being intoxicated.
Who's intoxicated?
You literally on, like right now, if this is in real life, you're in PD and you're on weed or whatever, you're on high, you'll get in trouble
Bro, what are
on
we
job.
talking about? Who's on weed? What the fuck are you even saying? And actually, no, weed is legal, moron. But anyway, what are
And
you
he
talking
assaulted
about?
me. All right, I don't know. I want
What
to on
are
floor
we?
2 with my supervisor,
Mm-hmm.
and they're calling you, and he's just calling you my double spies. You hear that? Wow,
So this
fucking
is the way
insult.
this works. This is the way this works. You insulted me first.
No, you insulted
You
me
did.
saying I should go play
You
on
did.
Fortnite. How dare you insult me like that? I
Two.
respect and do my job correctly.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You're a liar. No, you
You're
don't.
a liar.
So anyway, I was in the middle of a sentence downstairs. You cut me off, and then y'all ran upstairs. This is not the way this works. You know that, right? And this is not your supervisor. This is our supervisor. These are commanders. These are supervisors. These are
This is
generals.
my supervisor, and this is my supervisor right here in correction. So
Mm-hmm.
technically, this is my supervisor.
Mm-hmm.
But he is right. This is all of our supervisors are higher ups.
So back to you assuming and accusing me of being on drugs when you have no evidence of that either. That's not
No,
an
so your
insult.
supervisors. You literally told me you were on it.
When you don't got body cam footage of that either, I bet. You seem to make a lot of accusations with no proof. I, for one, have screenshots of your macros. My body cam was on right before you spoke to me. I walked into the corrections area while you were inside of the cell cheering the guys on to fight, handing them breakfast trays. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like I said, and that's when I said that this probably isn't the best game for you if you choose to just troll and do weird
Ain't
things
nobody
on
trolling. If I
RP.
was a troll, they were gonna have me out of here.
Say again?
I'm allowed to be inside jail, so if I need to do my macro.
You're not. You're not. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. What I said. But anyway, um, that's not counting the fact that I called you twice on the comm with macros and voice, but you came running for him, but ignored me. Ah, well, I mean, I heard. I know that wasn't the cell phone. That was the radio. How do you think I knew that? How do you think I heard it? He called you on your cell phone. Well, I'm gonna call your bluff on that. Just know that. I'm gonna call your bluff 100% on that. I'm gonna make sure that I tell someone else in the suit that you said that, and you're gonna have to produce that. So I suggest you don't delete it. But once again, I heard it on the I heard it on the walkie-talkie. Otherwise, I wouldn't have came downstairs and knew you were coming there, because I knew for a fact that I had called you and I got no response. So when I heard him say for you to come down there and you respond to him on the radio, which is the walkie-talkie that I'm talking about, that's how I knew you were coming downstairs. And then I came to him and said, well, what I come to you and say? Cyril, no, I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. I'm sorry to hear that. But what did I say to you, Cyril? I came downstairs and said, what? Oh, is that your supervisor coming down? How the hell would I know that if he called you on the phone? Yeah, that's another lie that I'm not going to jack. But yo, listen, y'all have a good day. Just make sure that you have that footage of you using your cell phone, picking it up, because you just told me a lie, and I know that for a fact. Right, but that's not how he told you to come to floor one, is it? He said it on the radio. He said it on the radio, and you responded. You said, okay, sure. That was pretty easy for you to do. But you disregarded an entire macro from one of your badged officers that responded. I even macroed a supervisor. I macroed everything. I macroed it and said it on the radio, and you completely disregarded it and ignored it. But that's cool. So you didn't see the macro? Oh, I'm well aware of that. I'm well aware of that. But so what you're telling me is you were doing a mission patrol. You saw my macro, heard me on the radio, came back here and decided to answer him first when I requested a supervisor. Okay. No. Good. I hope you're recording. So you can keep telling me I can do what I want to do, but I asked you a simple question. That's where we're leaving it at, right? This is where we're ending it. Okay, cool. So just, I would appreciate if you just keep it honest. Thank you.
Yo, Rodrigo, I need to talk real quick. He said people like you make. I have body cam on. He also said people like you make me sick.
Absolutely, you do, because you're an FRPer.
He's calling it FRP.
You are. I have proof. You failed roleplay, bro. Full failed roleplay. But I mean, that's not even the half of the problem, to be honest with you. All right, Mr. Anderson. I hope your BC is rolling. As a matter of fact, you can get me saying it clearly if you want. You want me to say it clearer for you? Gamers like you make me sick. You are a failed RP animal. You're a liar. You lied to my face. Not to mention you got people lying for you now. You just you're just not fun to RP with. That's all. Is that just such a big deal to say? Is that like illegal? Is it illegal for me to say that someone makes me sick? Is that going to get me a violation? Honest question. No, it's not, because I didn't assault, insult, or anything of that nature. But the fact that you even lied to me in the beginning was hilarious to me. Just so you know, I walked you into that. I knew you were gonna lie before you even did it. Before I even walked up to you, I knew. I said, "This kid's gonna lie to me right now. First thing he's gonna do is lie to me," and that's exactly what you did. I already told you what happened from the beginning. I said I saw his macros. I knew he was FRP in an arrest. I just knew. I can just tell because he was out with no other patrolmen. He wasn't in the PD. I was everywhere in the building, up, down, left, right. There was nobody here. He never called himself in service. He doesn't have body cam footage of it. I came and asked him if he had arrested the people that were sitting inside of the jail cell because I was asking him if he was corrections. Because I was wondering who put them in there.
I have my BC because I just came on.
Stop interrupting me, bro.
I was about
He
to
asked
log.
me.
I was about
He
to
asked.
clock in
He
and
asked me
everything.
a
I was getting
question. He
insulted.
asked me a question. I'm in the middle of answering it. Why are you cutting me off? That doesn't make you not a liar, bro. So anyway, I asked him if he had arrested the people that were inside of the cell, and he lied to my face and said, "No, I just logged on. I didn't arrest any of them." Those were his exact words. Then I said, "But wait a second. I was just here less than 2 minutes ago, and there was nobody else in here. There was one person, and I arrested him." And then he said, "Oh, let me fix that," and changed his answer. But go ahead, I'm listening.
Right. So Mabrigo, he
Loud and
said
clear.
people like you make him sick. Now they
Yeah,
can hear. Say it
they
again.
heard me. They heard me. I
Well,
did
he
say
can
that.
hear you. Say it to Rodrigo so he can finally hear.
You have to give the whole story, right? You can't just crop it. You know that, right?
I'm not cropping
Yes.
anything.
You're cropping the sentence. Say what else was said. You're a failed RP savage. Say everything I said. Don't just say one thing. Say everything I said to make sure that the context is correct. I
All right.
said you were
You
a
can't call him body
failed
cam. You still
RP
said to.
savage.
You still
You are
said
a
suicide.
failed RP savage. You are also a liar. I said it out loud. I'll say it again. I'll say it in the office when they call us in there if you want.
The only one who's a savage is you.
Far from it, bro. Well, actually, that's not true. I am a savage, but that's not RP. That's real life. But anyway, so you cut me off from saying that doesn't change what happened. Nope, he doesn't have BC of that arrest. He said that clearly too. So that arrest shouldn't count. the
The
people's
person who was
names.
attacking multiple time, I didn't put a violate. He mainly got a violation.
That's not what
So
he
I
asked
couldn't
you.
get in trouble because I didn't put a violation. I would
That's
have
not
gotten
what he
trouble
asked
for
you.
NPC and I put a violation.
That's
That's
not
the
what
time
he
I actually
asked
would get
you.
in trouble.
That is not what he asked you. That's called diverting. In case you didn't know that, that's called diverting. You're avoiding the answer to the question because the answer to the question is going to lead to the truth, which is you lied.
Okay, but still calling a higher up a savage and all that, you
I
still
never
get
called.
reference.
I never called a higher up savage. Your rank is questionable at this point.
No, it's not.
You want to bet? Guarantee you that it feels like that tomorrow. I'll take that rep if you want to give it to me. Actually, now I want it. I want you to give me that rep now. I want that rep. I want you to give me that rep so I can bring this to light. I have a clean record. I got enough room. Go ahead. I'll take it.
Hey, Rodrigo, I have a question.
Oh, it's a rep for him? I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things going on with him right now.
Hey, Rodrigo, can you get a rep for insulting you, a higher up?
I didn't insult anybody. I spoke facts. At this point, you're just looking for something. True indeed. Thank you for being honest, sir. I appreciate that. And I would never disobey a direct order because I don't FRP. That's not what I do. Oh, we're gonna go all the way up to the chief. We're gonna just skip everybody else in line who has any type of honesty and dignity. Not to say that the chief doesn't. That's not what I'm saying because I don't even know him that well, so I can't even. I couldn't even have an opinion if I wanted it. True indeed. True indeed. True indeed. Yeah. Well, then that means that we would have to defer to the second in command, who is Miss Monica Vargas at this point, correct? Oh, well, no, I'm not in a rush. I got time. I'm probably gonna put in another 5 hours straight anyway. But absolutely, I'll even send you the evidence that I have, and that's, I mean, that's fine with me. But again, I don't even see why we need to bother the chief's brain with something so minuscule. He's West Coast, right? Oh snap! Oh, I know exactly where he's from. I didn't. Yeah, I assumed that. Yeah, yeah, 10-4. So again, Cyril, nothing personal, Cyril, but I just when I'm lied to, when you start off with something that's not honest, then most of the time credibility goes out the window. And I'd be honest with you, I tried to just handle it on a, badge level with him, just, you know, colleague to colleague, but he took it on the way. I have BC up until the moment we started speaking, but I do have him like running around in circles on camera in there. I mean, it's not really that serious, but I got screenshots of his macro, and the other macro. But again, I wasn't even trying to really go crazy. I just told him that I was going to submit what I did have. But yeah, he got all squirmy and started acting like it wasn't true. But again, all I did was ask him, "Hey, did you arrest those guys?" And he said, "No, I didn't. I don't know." And I was like, "Wait, what? How? There's nobody else here." And that's when I knew it was a lie. But yep, 10-4. I appreciate y'all for listening. Cyril, you have a good morning. Try not to pass anything sharp to these guys downstairs. Trades are bad enough.
Copy, sir. You want me to send it to you, Rodrigo?
10-4. Me? He came into the PD. He came in and asked for a visit. He was trying to visit the guy. What was his name? El Puto. I spoke to El Puto as well. Oh, not only that. Right before that, um, El Puto was. I heard a taser going off. That was before Cyril even walked in. Like literally moments before this incident with me and him, I heard a taser going off. So as I'm running to the elevator, I said, "Wait a second. There's nobody here. Why do I hear a taser?" So I walked over to the cell and I observed Josh Freshly running out of the cell with the cell open. Josh Freshly is an unbadged officer.
Didn't you
So
say he was a NRP
so I
cop in
asked
Hawaii?
I asked El Puto, pardon me, I asked El Puto, I said, "Hey, what was going on just now? I heard a taser going off." He said, "Yeah, bro, that guy right there, Freshly, that cop, he was just tasing the crap out of us, bro." And I said, "What? What do you mean?" He said, "Yo, bro, I swear he was just tasing the crap out of us." Now, when I had walked in, Mr. El Puto was on the floor. He was looked to be having a seizure. um, inside of the jail cell, yes, Josh Freshly was tasing the prisoners, yes. So I have screenshots as well, but I do have contact with Mr. El Puto. I did tell him that I was going to report that as well, and he said okay. I said, "Look," I said, "I'm going to report that." I said, "It ain't right. He's not even supposed to be back here." Um, I said I asked him what he was doing, what he was tasing. He said he was tasing the ceiling. So when I asked El Puto, I said, "So he was, was that true? He was tasing you?" He said, "Yeah, no, he was definitely in here tasing me." I said, "Look, I'm gonna report it, but you know what I'm saying? Just add me, give me your contact information. This way, when I do bring it to the superiors and they ask me what happened, because I don't have body cam footage, I told him that I would support his accusation because when I came in, it did look to be that way when I had showed up to the incident. That was prior to the incident with Mr. Jeremy here." Sounds good. Yeah, just you got my handle. I might log off in like 40 minutes for like a half hour or so, but I will be available. I'll be looking at my notifications as well, so at any point in time I can get back online. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your time. Sorry for getting excited, but I just I have zero tolerance for tomfoolery, so thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.